All right. I'm really excited to say a couple things. Congratulations. My name is Andrew Stevens. I first met Elijah when Elijah lived with my brother Wesley. We became good friends because he looks more like my dad than I do. And Elijah started coming to family dinners because we used to joke that he was a long-lost brother. And I think you've been to more of my family events than I have. But at my wedding, Elijah was there, and he made a joke that we all stole, that in the Stevens family, we don't get married by age, we get married by height. And that's proven true today.
Should we bring him up?
All right. Here's all the Stevens boys all together. Wesley was first, then it's me, then Tyler, and little Elijah here at the end.
It was Tyler who stole the joke, by the way.
Yeah. At least that's in the open now. So I think my job was to share embarrassing stories about Elijah. But Elijah's always been very straight with me. He's very intentional. So I can't really think of any embarrassing stories. So instead I've got a few life lessons learned from Elijah. The first one is Elijah is not afraid to share his talents. When we were living together in the colony, I wanted to go on this date with this girl who's not nearly as attractive as my wife. And during this date, I wanted to go to a concert, but I didn't have any money for a concert. Elijah had been playing the guitar for maybe a year, and I asked him if he would put on a concert for me and this girl and other people. And he did it, despite not being as good as Jimi Hendrix. He was okay standing up and playing several songs for a bunch of people he didn't really know. I've always admired that about Elijah. He's going to put himself out there and get feedback and improve. Second life lesson from Elijah is he's willing to embrace the quirks of other people. Elijah told me once that he likes being around people who are very disagreeable, which I think is why he became friends with my family. We had a roommate once, again in the colony. This roommate will not be named, but he was a very, very odd person. You would call him maybe a bro from Idaho. He would often play Mariah Carey really loud, jump down the stairs, take off his shirt, and dance for a while. I don't know, he was a very, very interesting guy, but Elijah just embraced it. Elijah would talk to him, he'd engage with him. Elijah would think he was just the funniest guy. Even for somebody like me who might recoil a little bit at the oddity of this guy. But eventually I saw things through Elijah's eyes. And Elijah pointed out once that this roommate was very, very, what's the word? He was very engaged, or he cared a lot about his calling. He was an FHE dad. He spent a lot of time coming up with these very elaborate, kind of weird FHE activities. But our FHE family was super lame, but this FHE dad was so enthusiastic. It kind of inspired us all. And that's the second thing. The last thing is a little bit more generic. Elijah has fantastic taste. He's introduced me to a lot of my favorite authors, a lot of my favorite thinkers. And if there's one proof that you need that Elijah has great taste, it's for scripture right here. Of course. I'm very, very excited for both of you. This has been a happy day for me. It's very obvious that it's happy for both of you. I've seen you both support each other, and I think you have a wonderful marriage. Congratulations.